Alright, so today we're going to go ahead and do the timing kit and start resealing up the motor. The timing cover, valve covers, oil pan, and maybe even get to the intake. We're basically just going to start putting stuff back on the motor. Okay, so as you can see in the video, we put the timing chains on first, made sure they lined up, make sure your little marked chain link goes to the dot. These two, you gotta make sure they line up. So as you can see, black one here, dot, make sure those line up. I gotta take that back out, but yeah, that's all it is. Make sure these guides are on. So we put these ones in first, and then we slap these on. Bolt here, those are 8 mil, bolt here, 2 10 mil bolts holding these on. And there is a little block off plate that came with the new one. It wasn't in the other one, so either way I think you'd be okay, but we put it on there just because it came with the kit, so both sides has them. All right, and as you can see, I already cleaned up the surface. I mean, it's stained, but it's clean where all the gaskets and stuff meet up, so. All right, let's get to it. Okay, so I've figured out a couple things. First things first. Newer motors from 2001 up have a short snout, so you need the long nose or long snout, whatever you want to call it, whatever. Okay, timing sprockets, bottom ones, are different. So just make sure you're aware of that before putting on your timing kit, making sure your teeth sprocket, whatever the heck it's called. Make sure it's right before you put it on there. Another thing, which I didn't think about this before painting my valve covers and stuff, but since I'm going with a newer motor and I have different heads on the newer motors, they have non-PI heads or whatever the hell they're called. Yeah, so the valve covers that I painted won't fit on this block. So yeah, don't know what I'm gonna do there. I'm just gonna run the ones that came off this motor and go from there. Whatever, it is what it is. So valve covers are also different, as you can see. The vent is in a different spot. Also, the bolt holes are also just so slightly off here at the top, so they don't line up correctly. But that's okay, because my uncle is going to get himself a nice set of valve covers. And then as you can see on this side, same thing. The only difference really is this right here is a sensor on this one, and this is just a vent. So not a big deal. plug the hose into it, it'll be okay. If not, I'll make it work. So now we're gonna go ahead and take out all of these intake gaskets and toss new ones in there. So I just took off the motor mounts that were in the car. So what I ended up doing was this. I ended up, once it got turned, I just shoved a pry bar down in here and let it rest up against that tower there. But there's a lot of stuff on this side, so I might end up putting it on the back side of there and letting it rest against the subframe. And then after that, I gotta change the starter out because I got a new one of those. And then we'll keep trucking and getting the transmission put onto that. I do have to figure out headers though. I still don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm either gonna end up waiting a couple weeks and ordering a set of shorties, or since I have 3 different motors here, I might use some studs off there, put them on there. You know, I have a handful that came off of that motor to go back on there, but a lot of them just broke. So I mean, a lot of them are in decent condition, like this. I mean, yeah, of course the nuts seized on there, but I wouldn't expect anything less, so I'll just use the whole stud to tighten it down. But I mean, it's not bent or anything, so let's keep at it.
Grass, watch you spit all the venom. You stuck in the past, guess you never saw the rhythm. Raise your shot, instrumentals. Why I spit these bars, got me messing up my dental. Cold in these streets, but I'm still loving gentle. And I never rest until I ditch the rain. I got the world in the palm of my hand. I take control of that in my destiny. Disrespect me, hit the exit please. The melody be letting me put my feelings in the perfect recipe. Even when I'm broke as hell, I'm still richer than you'll ever be. Even if the ship sinks, I'm going down with it. Even in this black dress, I'm lit like it's Christmas. Stay up in the lab, watch the crowd take witness. Watch the crowd take witness.
Okay, so there's a couple things that are different. What I've figured out is these bolts on the newer style are a little bit bigger. So if you're planning on using the ones that came off of your older model or whatever 4.6, you need to drill these out a little bit just to fit a bigger bolt. Not a big deal. But yeah, so far all my pulleys and everything is actually working. I do have the underdrive pulleys. It came with the car, so I did realize the motor I'm pulling off of doesn't have AC on it, which is fine because mine's in the car. But yeah, I'm just gonna keep going with it and get it done, tighten it up. All right, so now I'm gonna go ahead and clean off the surface of the exhaust ports with wire wheel. Now, probably not the way you're supposed to do this, but this is the way I'm gonna do it, so here we go.
Do you believe in counting stress? Do you believe in having the best? Every day I'm working for this. The only way to having success. No wonder why. No wonder why. I'm staying so fly, so high. Live filled with women and trees. She been a devil doing dastardly deeds. Anything I want, no, she got what I need. Got a lot of hot and it's all on my sleeve.
to take a break because I'm gonna have to get a tap and die set. As you can see, the stud someone was trying to take off broke in there, so I'll have to get a tap and die set or a reverse drill bit. I don't know. We'll see. I'll figure that out. All right, so went ahead and put the intake manifold on. I do have a new gasket set coming for it, so if I need it, I will use it. But for now, the only ones I'm really worried about are the water jackets, and they look pretty good. So I'm just gonna toss it on. That way I can just button all this up, and we can go from there. But all right, let's get this buttoned up, and we'll continue tomorrow. Well, this was about all I can get done this week. I gotta go back to work, but I mean, we got pretty far putting this motor back together. The only thing I'm kind of hung up on is this stud inside the block, but I have the tools to get it out, so we'll continue getting that out whenever I get a chance and go from there. As you can see, I did take the intake manifold back off. While I had it off, I ended up buying new gaskets, putting new gaskets on there, but I ended up forgetting this. This goes to the heater core, so you definitely need this on here. And then soon we'll get the intake manifold back on there. We'll get this out. We'll take these studs out and that other side exhaust manifold back off because I found a set of long tube headers that'll go with this motor. So I'm gonna go ahead and buy those, and well, I'll probably buy those and a mid pipe and an exhaust for it. It's either that or I'm just gonna get the long tubes and weld them onto the stock catalytic converter, which is already cut up. So I don't know yet. I don't know what I'm gonna do. But yeah, I mean, I got the car staged up already on jack stands, ready for the motor to go in, but just waiting on some stuff to come in to finish up the motor. That's gonna be all for this video, so thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and comment.
Just because